All right, what's going on, tycoons? Super excited for today's video. We are going to be talking about living avatar NFTs. Okay, what is a living avatar NFT? You've never heard of that? Don't worry, I got you. Okay, that's what we're going to dive into today. Going to give you guys a brief breakdown of it, and this is a concept brought to you guys by SELFKEY. Okay, I love SELFKEY a lot. I have a video in the top right hand corner. Go ahead and click that if you guys want to learn a little bit more about SELFKEY. There'll be a link in the description below too. So if you want to, watch that video and come back and watch this, or, just watch it later, it'll be in the description. Okay. If you want to know just more in general about SELFKEY. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the video. But before we do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps me out a lot. And, just let me know you guys love SELFKEY. Just comment it. All right. Just be like, SELFKEY is freaking great. Thank you. And I'll say, you're welcome. Thanks for watching. So living avatar NFTs, the identity layer for the metaverse. Okay. Living avatar NFTs can form the identity layer that will be needed to make sure user interactions on the metaverse credible. SELFKEY's contributions in this regard can hence prove pivotal in shaping the metaverse future. The metaverse and NFTs are two technological developments that have garnered immense popularity recently, and they are both interlinked in different ways. To anyone who is unfamiliar with the term metaverse, it's an umbrella term used to describe a virtual reality universe that serves as an interconnection of virtual communities where users can interact and work using the internet. The metaverse is often referred to as a product of Web3. Okay, a Web3 is a concept I go over in a lot of videos. SELFKEY just upgraded to SELFKEY 2.0. The living avatar project is basically a part of that, part of the POI white paper for it. If you want a video on the SELFKEY 2.0 update, that will be right here in the top right hand corner. You can watch that, come back, or you can watch it later. Link will be in the description. So anyways, that's a fancy stuff for metaverse, but basically the metaverse is like Roblox and Minecraft. Okay. And there's going to be a multiverse of metaverses. All right. So there's going to be an unlimited amount of, metaverse. Everybody, a new company can create a new metaverse anytime. Right. But to navigate these metaverses, you're going to have to prove basically who you are and stuff like that. You're going to have an identity in it. And so SELFKEY is like, okay, well, why don't we make a living avatar NFT that can be your identity across these different multiverses. All right. So as it says here, many of the major technology giants have announced their plan for the metaverse. Probably the biggest such announcement came from Facebook, which recently renamed itself Meta. All right. And I've talked about that, mentioned that as well. Metaverse is often regarded as a product of Web3. Web3 is regarded as a future of the internet after Web 1 and Web 2. Web 1 refers to the very first version of the internet in the 90s, and Web 2 refers to the current iteration. So throughout the years of the internet, privacy has been one of the fundamental elements that have been prioritized by users. However, users are rarely required to perform a strong identity authentication in order to use the internet, right? So nevertheless, there are also times when you want to accrue a reputation or prove things about yourself on the internet. It's in these cases that an avatar is often used. So NFT avatars have taken off and started to become very valuable. All right. And they talk about CryptoPunk and how it's sold for 19 million. And why? Because it's a unique avatar and there's associated value with it that's backed by a unique NFT. Right. NFTs have avatars have a potentially crucial role to play in the metaverse. And, they're saying potentially, but it is going to be a pretty crucial role. All right. The recently published POI platform white paper has a critical proposal in this regard: living avatar NFTs. So living avatar NFTs, and this is basically the juice right here. Okay, guys, this is the sauce. They are custom minted NFTs that network participants can use on the POI platform. Along with being unique visual representations, living avatar NFTs can also prove certain attributes about a user's identity that they choose to reveal. Right. So what applications does this have in a future defined by the metaverse? Right. All right. So the living avatar NFT is basically an idea that combines identity verification with NFTs. So people could basically receive custom minted NFTs that can be used to make their avatar unique, right? But however, these living avatar NFTs are much more than just unique avatars. Users can also include more personalized info on these NFTs to make them unique and exclusive. Hence, a participant with a unique living avatar NFT on the POI platform could use it to prove certain attributes about themselves. The proposed idea has the potential to change the way identity is handled on social media and in the metaverse. And it goes on to talk about Facebook a little bit. Facebook is not the only tech giant working on the metaverse and NFTs. Twitter is releasing glimpses of an upcoming update that basically will allow you to have NFTs as a profile photo, stuff like that. So the living avatar NFTs fit perfectly into this visionary update by Twitter, right? So people will be able to display, their own custom minted NFT, basically displaying like what attributes. And when they call attributes, that could be like what data basically do you want people to know about you? Do you want them to know like your name, how much you weigh, what your height is, right? That's just like funny stuff. But you'll be able to have control over what data is public and what data you can share to people. So if you need to share, you basically, let's say stuff right now is like you have to share your name and address, social security number, right? For some private info. Well, basically with these living avatar NFTs, you'll be able to prove yourself via blockchain, right? And let's say all you really have to do is, prove, just through your name, basically, right? You can just have your name or something or whatever you want to go by in the metaverse. And, you have this living avatar NFT to just kind of prove who you are. So you no longer have to give people your real name, your real social number, your telephone number. They don't need to know your address. They don't people no nobody needs your personal info. Okay. That's how all these tech giants are making their money. And this is a really revolutionary thing because I'm not too sure that they approve of all this and they really want Web3 to go fully decentralized because, they're making a lot of money off of it. So that's going to be the biggest challenge. Okay. But SELFKEY is leading the way in that. These living avatar NFTs are a big deal. So just try to recognize that. Okay. So shown here is an early prototype of a living avatar NFT. Okay. So basically you can have this funny photo and then this is the proof that you're you. Okay. You don't have to, type your name in and give them this data. You don't have to give them all your personal data. You're proving it with your SELFKEY living avatar NFT. Okay. So towards the bottom left corner, one can see additional information about this person. This person has a UK residency and a Hungarian passport. Oh, your boy's Hungarian. How about that? Maybe I'll put a little Hungarian passport on my thing. So anyways, you see he's got his thing here and then, oh, hey, there's a little bit of info, right? So he's got a UK residency, Hungarian passport. That's just stuff. That's just an example, okay, of, stuff you can do with it. All right. So basically, hence, by looking at his avatar, all the above details, resident of the UK, Hungarian passport, and the crypto holdings can be verified as the data is backed by variable credentials on chain. All right. So what's the conclusion of all this? Web3 and the metaverse seem to be an imminent progression of the internet, and crypto appears to be powering many of these innovations. However, identity verification mechanisms that respect privacy but accrue reputation have been scarce on the internet. All right. Do you guys know any of those companies? I don't. As metaverse gains more popularity, the application for such identity verification mechanisms might be critical. The tech giants who were instrumental in the development of Web 2.0 and are gearing up for Web 3.0 in the metaverse, with the words slowly realizing the potential of NFTs and how they can ensure the legitimacy of digital content, NFTs will likely play a crucial role in the evolving metaverse. With all that in mind, the living avatar NFTs proposed for identity verification in the POI platform have the potential to form the identity layer that will be needed to make interactions of users on the metaverse credible. SELFKEY's contributions with living avatar NFTs and other innovative proposals mentioned in the POI platform white paper can hence be pivotal in shaping the metaverse future. All right, so that was it, guys. Okay, don't forget, I got a video explaining really what SELFKEY is. All right, the main highlights of SELFKEY is the key token, SELFKEY wallet, the SELFKEY marketplace, and these living avatar NFTs. All right, those are some of the main big highlights. And if you guys want to stay up to date on the price of Key, okay, I do updates on a lot of my favorite cryptos frequently. All right, so go ahead and click this video here, and that is basically just a price update on what SELFKEY is. All right, recently. All right, major support levels, major resistant levels. Do I think it's going up? Do I think it's going down? Where's a good long-term buy zone? Things like that. Okay, that's what'll be covered in the video.